Have you ever wanted to driving classic car every day? Have you ever wondered if it will be possible for you?
Patrick's Garage.
Grab your snack, welcome back. Today we're gonna covering easiest ways to get that. We're gonna talking about how to find appropriate condition of classic car or turn it into working condition and how to maintain, how to driving every day without trouble. And yes, where you can find this classic car with low mileage, in good condition, without rust, and probably even in working condition if you're lucky enough. Probably you're able to find classic car in working condition. Yes, this is really a myth that you can find only good car from old guy from old couples. Probably this is car was sold by old guy for young guy, and this guy not able to maintain, to repair, to maintain working condition, or if he want to rebuild this car, and turns out that he not able, so he will be really able to selling this car not with high price. Probably yes, old guys, they know that their car really worth the money, and this is really valuable cars. They want to asking a lot of money for their old cars, but probably before you this car was bought, and this guy really want to selling this car. Yes, this can be wrong if this is car disassembled and really hard to assembling this car again. But I want to say that I bought disassembled car with disassembled engine and a lot of things removed from this car, and I spent a lot of time to assembling this car. But this is as one option to buying these cars not so expensive, and a lot of things you can find. You can find a lot of options online. You can find these cars online from old guys, probably from his grandsons. They want to put these photos online, and you want to find a really reliable car, but you don't want to buy old bucket, rusty old bucket with this electronic, 20 years old car, 30 years old car, 40 years old car, even 50 years old car can be stuffed with electronic. You don't want to buy a really complex car because this electronic wears out with age. And where you're going to find these electric injectors for gasoline engine, they can be worn, and body can be worn also. You don't want to buy, when you're searching a classic car, you don't want to buy rusty car, even if this is car really shining under the sun, chromed, these handles, these moldings, these bumpers, and these window frames and things like that. And even paint also can be shining under the sun, and you don't want to buy car which rusty, with rusty frame. In latest years, they produced cars with frame and body welded together. And what means if the frame crunchy? You just run away. You want to find car with low mileage, not rusty and not too complex. If you want to find car for restoration, and of course your own feelings about this car, which you prefer, which models will be interesting for you. This is a really important moment. Car shouldn't be boring. Main thing, car should be interesting. Another things, you can go through all these difficulties if car really interesting for you. This is one thing. Number one, if you want car should be interesting for you. And condition of car, low mileage, body condition without rust. If it will be possible and you want to buy southern car instead of northern car where they spread salt in winters. You don't want to buy a rusty bucket. Crunchy, you want to check the frame with hammer. How to turn your car, which you recently bought, to working condition. Yes, you want to go to buy with mechanic, and you want to get help of mechanics if you want to repair something difficulties with electronics. You open the hood and you can't understand what under the hood. You want to go to mechanics and they want to get a lot of money from you, so you want to paying them money and they want to repair car. Or more better, if you want to get experience, you want to see and what they doing with my car. You want to tracing them, and if they allow you to present during working process, repairing process, and this is will be a really good idea to see what they doing with your car, and you want to learn a lot of things from these mechanics, probably old guys, where you can find young guys, they want to messing with your carburetors, probably will be better retirement guys, and they want to help you with carburetor. What I mentioned before, you don't want to quit if you expect really perfection. This can be this leads you to unfinished project. You don't want to stop your process. Main thing, car should be in working condition. You don't want to achieve perfectness. Good will be better than perfect. Perfectness in this case will be enemy for good working condition of car. You don't want to achieve perfectness if you want to driving every day. Will be scratches, a lot of idiots everywhere, and you can't to save your car, and not any insurance companies can help you. They don't want to stop idiots in their roads because these idiots paying money.
And will be better to go to mechanic you trust. And that not means if you're paying more, you get more better results. You can find sometimes horrible sycophants and not only good results from repair. Always first you want to try to repair car by own hands. So in your condition of desperation, you don't want to waste all the money and hope that they can repair your car. And you isolate, you want to repair car by own hands or you want to go to car care center. And yes, since the mechanics realize that you don't want to paying them money, their sycophancy goes to aggression. So if you maintain your car by own hands and your car, it's more easier. Average mechanic keep in mind thousands, maybe hundreds of models of cars, and he want to know how to repair them. But we are really able to keep in mind only one car and repair it correctly.
Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button and notifications bell, so that way you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos about car repairing.